What's going on, everybody? This is the Word Chair, and we are back with some more Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin content. Haven't put up a video in about a week. Main reason is because school just started again. Well, it actually started a little while ago, but things are actually getting ramped up now, and been having to focus on that a bit more. But in between build videos and all that, I thought I would bring you a unique video on soul farming. As you can see, the amount of souls I have is pretty ridiculous. If you actually take a look at that number, that's 155,130,191. Yeah, that's an insane amount of souls. I've been farming for probably the past 4 or 5 days. I'm trying to get to max soul level with this character, which is 838, I believe, or 839, which is all your stats at 99. Right now I'm SL 500. Those are my stats. I'm pretty much just throwing everything willy-nilly except for one stat. One stat on there matters, and that's the strength, which is at 99. So you can power stance these bad boys. Dual chicken wings with the double overhead. That is what we're using to farm the Giant Lord, which is why we're at this bonfire in Forest Fallen Giants. We're also using the Azal staff over here. +5 to put on our dark weapon for more damage. As you can see, look at the dark damage it does when it's +5. That is 660 dark damage. That is a stupid amount of dark damage. But 2 power stands plus 10 smelter hammers. Dark weapon with the Azal staff +5. We're not using any resonant stuff because it actually takes souls from us when we use it, and we're trying to farm them, not use them. Royal Soldier's Ring, mainly for the weight because these hammers weigh a shit ton. This Covetous Silver Serpent, along with the entire armor set, is to acquire more souls when you kill stuff. Ring of Blades for that damage so we kill things quicker. And then Ring of Soul Protection because I'm not going to die and lose 155 million souls, because that's a lot of fucking souls. Like, I've never had that many souls in my entire life, and I've had this game for probably, what is about a year and a half now since its release. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. I'm going to run through a couple cycles here just to show you what to do. This is basically how I've been cranking souls. The bonfire intensity at that bonfire there is 99, and it's been at 99 for a couple days now. If the intensity number were to keep going past 99, it would probably say something like 300. This is what we do, and I have... Oh, well, actually, it would help if I burned a bonfire ascetics. So, what you're going to want to do is actually burn a bonfire ascetic, because that will respawn the boss. But you'll get to see how much of a pattern I've got down. I've like I said, I've farmed them probably 100 to 200 to 300 times, because with the Covetous Silver Serpent +2 and the full Sildora set, he gives you 484,000 souls, and then his souls 25 grand. So basically, every time you kill him, you get 500,000 souls. You need 408 million souls to be SL 838, and my soul number right now is like 250 million. So I need about 150 million more before I am max level. If you divide that by 2, because it's 500,000, I need to farm him a lot. I need to farm him, probably the same amount of time I've already been farming him. So that would be 300 times more I have to kill him, or something like that. Let's see, 150 million. If you gave me 1 million each, that'd be 150 farms divided by 2 because it's half. Yeah, so it's like 300 more times I have to kill him, and I've already killed him like 300 times. So this is the groove. The thing about this is you come up here and you always get a bonfire ascetic, so you also get infinite ascetics. You want to wait for that lone meteor to break that head, which will kill all of them. These meteor showers come in like 3-second, 4-second cycles. After the far one hits, it's like 2-3 seconds before that one will hit. Run past these goons. We'll throw up our dark weapon. There's our best friend, the Giant Lord, who I've killed way too many times. Like, it's ridiculous. But I am on a quest, and I want to be SL838. So we're doing it. As you can see, I am doing pretty good damage. This is an NG plus 7 intensity Giant Lord. So let's not scrub out here. You get in a pretty good groove. I can kill him in 9 to 10 hits, depending on the damage that I'm doing, which is not bad. A good clean direct hit like that will do roughly 1500 damage. It seems like if you hit him higher up on the leg, it actually does more than if you hit him in like the ankle. So that's one thing I've been trying to do. And like I said, 500,000 every time you kill him, because you'll get let me see what the number is here. 484,796, plus you get a Ring of Giants. I will show you how many Ring of Giants plus 2 I have. It is off the walls how many Ring of Giants plus 2 I have. Like, I probably, and I've sold a good amount of them, I probably have over 150 giant rings. It's ridiculous. But you get like 2,000 souls per giant ring, so it's not bad. So that's one cycle. If I if I get in a groove and I'm going along, it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes from bonfire ascetic to bonfire ascetic. I've done the math because I'm trying to do this as quick as possible. It takes a lot of time, and you really, unless you're a dedicated Souls player and you really want to, reach max level, it's not something I recommend. SL250, I honestly think SL250 is a good level to stop at. Or to kind of get to, and then like if you level up, you level up from there. It's not really like a big deal. Like 200 used to be good, but like nowadays, if you want to be a good PvPer, you want to be at least 250. I'd say 250 is a good cap. So you'll see that lone meteor that goes out over there. If you get up here and the lone meteor ain't going, sometimes if you just walk down the stairs again, it'll go. Sometimes that giant freaks out and runs up here, so I'll just run over here, wait for the fire shower to go, and just run through. Also, all the enemies that get killed from the giants and that head, they give you a good amount of souls. They can give you like 50,000 souls, because I know those big giants will give you like 25,000 a piece when they die, and then the turtles give you a little bit. Like there's 5,000 souls I just got for something. If you don't have 80 vigor, he can like one-shot you, so if you're gonna farm him, I would recommend getting your strength and vigor up all the way as fast as you can, because that means he can never one-shot you. Even his strongest attack is that opening overhead, and that usually one-shots you, but for me, I still have health left, so I can get up in Estus, which is good because getting one-shot is annoying. Alright, so those hits I've been doing are pretty shitty. There's a good hit. If you land only those kind of hits, you can kill them in 10 hits, I believe. It's not 9 or 10 hits. It's 9 hits. I had gold resin, or gold pine resin on this guy, but I actually went through all 99 of them because, well, I killed him 99 times. More than 99 times. But it does like 1,600 damage, so that's 9 hits. I believe it's 10 without the resin, just because the resin adds a little bit more damage. But there, as you can see, we've already killed him twice, and according to the recording software, it's only been like 5 or 6 minutes. So yeah, you can see how fast we're acquiring these souls, and that's 1,000,000 souls right there. If I had 0 souls and I just did that twice, and then I popped the 2 giant lord souls, I would have 1,000,000 souls. This is on NG plus 7 giant lord, obviously, with the covetous silver serpent and the full Saldora set, which is all easily obtainable. You just got to NG plus kill, I think it's Mytha or something like that, which is an easy fight. He just summoned Jester, and he shits on her. And then the Saldora set, you can just kill Moglin, which is what I did after I bought all the stuff from him after our walkthrough, and he gives you the set. So pretty straightforward. But yeah, this is what I've been doing the past 4 or 5 days. That's why I haven't really uploaded any videos, because I have been sitting here for hours on end, along with doing homework, eating, watching other YouTube videos, just chilling, and all my downtime that I've had just playing this, because I did the math, and with the 3-minute cycles, with the setup I have, it's 10 million souls an hour. If you start at exactly the beginning of the hour and just keep on going with this exact build, optimal hits on the Giant Lord and not dying, it's 10 million an hour. You need 408 million souls to reach max level. So if you do the math, that's 41, I believe that's 41 hours. Yeah, so that's almost 2 full days of just doing this here. So it's definitely time consuming, but I am getting there. As you can see, I have 156 million souls. It is pretty cool to see that counter that high, though. Like, I've never seen it that high. Like, I've seen other YouTubers. Like, I know the one YouTuber I watch, his name is Fighting Cowboy. He does a lot of cool Dark Souls stuff, as well as other games. But back when Dark Souls first came out, he used to do a ton of PvP builds, and he always would have like 15, 20 million souls, and I always looked at it like, how the hell does he get that many souls? And I figured, oh, you must get them from like PvPing or hosting tournaments, because if you host a tournament, every time a red summon dies, you get their souls. So I could see like, oh, maybe it was just from hosting tournaments, or maybe he was just grinding common enemies. But then I did some research, and I found out that this is the source of anyone who has over probably 5 to 10 million souls. Because there's no other way that you can get this many souls this fast without it just being a complete headache. So I'll run through here one more time, just to show you the repetition again. I'll go over the stats in the build again at the end. If you're trying to use this build, I find it to be the most optimal. I know there are rumors of builds out there that use Great Resonant Souls and super powered dark builds to do like 2 grand damage a hit. Honestly, if you did the math, it might shave 15-20 seconds off, which isn't that much. And when you use Great Resonant Soul, it eats your souls. And yeah, it may be only like 1,000 or 2,000. When I have this many souls, it's not that much. But if you multiply that 1,000, 2,000 by how many times you have to use that Great Resonant Soul in the process of getting to roughly 700 or 408 million souls, yeah, that's quite a lot. You actually can lose probably, you could probably lose a couple million souls, and I'm not exaggerating there. I mean, you'd have to calculate it, but I just figured not lose any souls that way. But the soul level max, it's quite ridiculous. Once you get up to the 800s, I believe like from 800 to 838, like eventually, just before you, or like when you get to like 830 to 838, like the last 8 levels, it's almost 2 million souls to level up once, which is pretty ridiculous. I mean, I'd have to kill Giant Lord 4 times to level up at that point, which is pretty fucked up. Like, usually you kill Giant Lord twice, you have 1 million souls, you're like, holy fuck, I can upload, or not upload, but level up a lot. But, where I'm at now, it costs probably 700,000-800,000 souls. Yep, I knew that would hit me. Always check to make sure that those fire barrages are not coming before you run to take down our friend here. Let's count the hits. That's 1, 2. We just went offline, but that doesn't matter. 3. 4. 5. Let's see if we can get it under 10. 6. 7. 8. 9. Yep, it should be 10. Yep, 10 hits. And if you have the GPR on the other chicken wing, it's actually 9 hits. As you can see, we had a little bit of health for that 10th hit. That the gold resin would have worked that through the other 9 hits. So to be optimal, you just go buy 99 resin. It's like 150,000 souls. But I have 157 million, so it's not really a big deal. You make it back in 1 kill. So yeah, that is my super soul farm technique that I've been using. It is tedious, and there's really no way around the immense amount of time it takes, but once you do hit max level, it is pretty dope because you no longer have to worry about spicing spells, reallocating points. Soul vessels become obsolete because farming those becomes a pain, especially when you're trying to do build videos and you need more soul vessels. It's like, oh, I have to go farm them from areas that are just a pain in the ass. Like Iron Crown DLC has a good amount of soul vessels, but it's just a pain because like it's ascetics, and then like that area is just so fucking hard, and the bosses become impossible. Now, making a build video with 99 across the board may seem like, oh, well, that doesn't help because, you know, when I used to look at build videos, I wanted to see the stats because the stats are the heart of the build. The stats, like, it doesn't matter what you're using, your stats back you up. I'm still going to use this guy to showcase builds when he's max level. And then I will give examples for SL2, 250, and 300. I could even do 150. 150 is a little low, though. Like, I know back when Dark Souls first came out, a lot of people liked 150 builds, but, like, honestly, if you go through the game and kill every boss and get all the items, you are easily SL 200. Like, when I finished the walkthrough, I think we were like SL 204 or 205. So, like, 150, I mean, it's just too low, I think. To have a decent build, I mean, there are quality builds out there that are nice, but honestly, like, if you want a 150 build, just get to SL 200. It's not that hard. Just go back, kill all the bosses you missed, like Dark Lurker and Smelter Demon, and you'll find that you have no problem getting to SL 200. I mean, so you get to SL 190 and you stunt out. Go kill Giant Lord a couple times, farm him 10 times, which will take you not that long, especially because they won't be NG plus 7 yet, and you'll be able to just smash them. And you'll be able to level up your last 10 levels, and then you can use the 200 suggestion, 250 or 300. I'm picking those 3 base points just because whenever I do builds, I like to be at that nice round number. You know what I mean? It's kind of like just something about me where like I can't post a build and be like, this is an SL 333 build. It's like, that's kind of odd. I'd rather have it like a 340, 350, 360, and nice even number there. So 250 and 300. If you're above 300, like, you're pretty powerful. Like 300, level 300 is pretty big. Like, getting to level 300 without farming is a challenge. 350. I mean, above 350, 400, like, you can play around with stats. Like, you can fill the requirements for most builds and then just chuck the extra stats wherever you want. And then you got super builds with like 5, 6, 7, max level. Those builds are just, well, where do I want to put my stats? So I will give examples for that when I'm going through the stats of what the critical stats, because obviously to use certain weapons you need critical stats. Like the power stance chicken wings, you need like 90 strength, things like that. I can go over, and if there's any special requests that I get, I still have a pretty small subscriber base, but if anyone wanted to see, like, oh, what would the exact stats be for, like, a 150 build, I could post it in the comments of exactly what I would run as a 150 build. I do have a second Dark Souls character, and he's at, like, SL 210. I might get him up to, like, 250 and just leave him there as, like, a base 250 build, because 250 is a pretty common soul level to have nowadays, especially the game's over a year old. Most people are 250, 300 just because they've had the game so long. The only people that are lower than 200 are people that have never played the game, or they've veterans that are just doing a new character, and they really don't need that much guidance with soul leveling and all that. They have a pretty unique understanding of the game already. Those people will just watch build videos for new ideas. Usually, that's at least how I did it. So that is my whole spiel on this character. Just in case anyone sees it and thinks it's pointless that it's 99 across the board. It just makes it easier for me to showcase how builds are supposed to work and flow. I will be fighting strong people though. I'm in the top soul level tier, so I could be coming across max level characters, which will be just as strong as me. So they'll fuck me up pretty good whenever they can. So that's gonna be it for this one. I am going to continue to farm this guy. I should be done in the next day or so, or day or two, and then the videos will start cranking out again. I'm gonna start no bonfire run, so we can get the one of the illusory rings. I'm actually gonna do that with this character. Do a no bonfire run, and it should be a lot of fun. We'll begin Journey to Drangleic 2, and we'll take it from there, and then we can incorporate that into PvP builds, because who doesn't love having invisible weapons? So that is going to be it for here, guys. Like, subscribe if you like what you see. Any suggestions for PvP builds? I know one person said I should do a Vengarl cosplay. It's pretty interesting, especially because all the Vengarl weapons, the Rusted Red set, they're all OP as hell, so definitely going to consider that. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like I said, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.